What is up, guys? Frozen Rack here, and today I'm going to react to the 2018 XXL Freshman list and the flaws and mistakes that XXL magazine seems to be facing as of more recently. So, the 9 freshmen that were picked for 2018's list were Lil Pump, Ski Mask the Slump God, Smoke Perp, j.i.d, Stefflon Don, Blockboy JB, YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and Trippie Redd. If any of you guys watched my like double XL predictions video for this list, I actually got a lot of them right. I got Ski Mask, Lil Pump, YBN Namir, Trippie Redd, and Smoke Perp was actually one of my runner-ups, so I'll give myself that 5 out of 9. I honestly felt that double XL did a relatively good job in its choices this year for their list. I was familiar with most of these artists except for j.i.d and Stefflon Don. I also believe that the freestyles should be way better than the previous list in 2017, since many of these rappers have proven that they can thrive on faster and more lyrical tracks. Some may say that the quote-unquote SoundCloud rappers on this list won't do as good on the freestyles, but I think that many have proven that they have skills for this, such as Lil Pump's verses on T Grizzly's song Jet Ski Grizzly and Blockboy JB's song None of That, and Trippie Redd on his Who Run It remix featuring Lil Yachty. The only people I feel don't really deserve a spot on this list is YBN Namir, since he's been pretty quiet since blowing up with Rubbing Off the Paint, and as of now, he's a one-hit wonder in my opinion. And Blockboy JB, he's kind of in the same situation that Designer was back on the 2016 list, since they only really have one relevant song, and that's how I believe they both got on there. Now, let's get into what XXL has been doing wrong. They had a lot of bad press this year since multiple artists turned down or exposed their list. The artists who turned down this year's list were Cardi B, Nav, Lil Skies, and Black Youngsta. The other artist on this chart that I'm showing you is Rich the Kid, who turned down the list after realizing he was just a substitute for Lil Skies. I just think it's dumb Rich is acting like he doesn't care in the post that's on the screen right now, when in past years him and other Rich Forever artists have literally cried on social media about not making this list. Also, it didn't help that DJ Academics basically exposed the entire list in April, about 2 months before the real list dropped. The only people he didn't mention in his post on Instagram were Ski Mask and Wi-Fi's Funeral. To top it all off, XXL Magazine lets fans vote on who they want to be the 10th spot on the list, and they were accused of rigging it this year. If you haven't noticed already, there are only 9 freshmen on this year's list. This is because XXL had already contacted Lil Skies to be the 10th freshman, which, once again, is the fan-voted spot. Seeing this hypocrisy, Lil Skies denied the offer for the 10th spot, the fan-voted spot. Then XXL needed the #1 bench warmer himself, Rich the Kid, to take the 10th spot. Unfortunately, just like I said earlier in the video, he felt disrespected, so he denied the spot. If you consider that the 10th spot is decided by the fans, the pitches that are made on XXL's YouTube channel give a good indication on who would get that spot. The artist who should have gotten the 10th spot this year is New York rapper 6ix9ine. His pitch racked up about 1.3 million views on YouTube, and the next closest pitch on their channel was Smoke Perp's video, who did about roughly around 375,000 views. And ironically, Smoke Perp made the list and 6ix9ine didn't. So that's just not looking very good for a XXL right there. A perfect conclusion to the state of the list is summed up by these tweets by DJ Academics that I'm going to show on the screen. He says, XXL freshman list is a whole mess this year. There's like 5 rappers who are exposing the process as rigged, and more who are saying they turned it down. Even people who are on the current list are admitting it's rigged. It's a bad look for the XXL list, and its integrity is on thin ice. And he also says in this next tweet, XXL suckers the artists who are believing that there's a 10th spot that is strictly off fan vote, and that you can send your followers to them to get traffic and make pitches to run up the views. Yet they aren't transparent to show vote counts. and he's basically saying there's no such thing as the fan voted 10th spot because the entire XXL magazine voting process is corrupted. Even though their credibility is hurt and some people will have distrust for XXL now, we all know that everyone will still tune in and check out all the freestyles and ciphers, so these holes being poked in the magazine's image won't necessarily affect them negatively. The only way that they will end up truly suffering is if they continue publicly making mistakes in the coming years. Okay, well, let's just hope that this year's list will still be a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.